Hey guys, this is a video for adding and subtracting integers. I think some of you were having a little bit of trouble over this. If you have understood this already, congratulations. If you haven't, watch this video. If you don't understand, please watch this video a few times because every time you watch it, you'll get a improved understanding of what is happening. So I'm using the MathsBot manipulatives. I think I gave you the website in class already. So use it if you want to understand this more when you're solving the worksheet following this. So let's add these two numbers where we have 2 plus negative 5. So we do this. So um, we have the 2, and where's my tool here for me to move this? No. Okay, here we are. All right, so here we are. I have a 2, so this would make it plus 2. Now I need a 5, so I'm going to go there and I'm going to make this reverse, which means it's a negative 1. And then I go 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I have now is I have a 0 pair here, 0 pair here. These three together is minus 3, and it's minus 3. Now notice here, if you think of this as a number line, the way you will think about it is if this is 2, and because you're adding a negative number, okay, so you're adding a negative number, which means you're going to go like that, 3, 4, 5, and you will end up with negative 3. And how do you know that? This is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So you're doing that in the number line, okay? I want you to think about something very important. If you understand this step, it's going to be so easy for you to think about integers in the future. You see this sign here? Adding a negative is the same thing as simply subtracting. Okay, you can write it using all this complicated bracket and two signs and all that. But if you learn to look at it like adding a negative is simply a subtraction operation. Okay, so the top problem can also look like the bottom. How about here? So here we have negative 3. So negative 3, reverse it first, and we have 1, 2, 3, and we are adding a 10 to it. So let's go here, 10 to it. So let's count up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so because there are so many um, coins and circles there, I'm going to move it down here. No, that should be a reverse. And so here are your 10. So let's look at how we are going to get 0 pairs here. 1, 2, 3 0 pairs. And if we count the rest, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer to this is 7. Now, how do you think about it in the number line? So we go here, negative 3. And because we are adding a 10 to it, and remember, if there is no sign here in front of the number, we can assume that that is a positive. So here we are adding a positive number, even though we don't write the sign there. So we have to move 10 places to the right. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you do that, you will go to 7. How do I know that? Let's count here. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now the same problem, you can remove this bracket and you can write like this. It is the exact same problem as before. All right. So what about this third problem here? So using our math manipulatives here, I go here and I do reverse it. And then I go 1, 2, 3. So this is the negative 3 here. And I am adding a 4 to this. So if I add a 4 to this, Now I need some numbers. I don't have them, so I'm going to bring it from here, and I'm going to reverse the sign, and I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. So the top number is -3, the bottom number is -3. There are no zero pairs. So all you're going to do is add them all together. And when you add them together, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they're all negatives, so it is -7. So this one here, if you want to look at the number line, you have -3. You're adding a negative number. Since you're adding a negative number, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will go to 7 because you count -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. So that's the answer. The same problem here can be written as -3. Take the bracket out. Now what happens is when you have these two signs, that is an addition of a negative, you can write this as a -4 and 7. So it looks a little magical at this point, so it'll be a good idea for you to have a bunch of rules that would help you remember this. So go back to the very first problem. The two signs are opposite, plus and minus. The two signs are opposite, plus and minus. So the rule is when you see opposite signs like one outside and one inside the bracket, opposite sign, when you have opposite sign, what do? You make it into a negative. If you happen to have the same sign, then you will make it into a positive. So opposite signs negative, same signs positive. If you're wondering how will same signs look like, here's an example for you. So I am adding. So I am adding a positive 2 here. So notice here, if there is no sign, you can put a positive sign there. There are two same signs, so this will be a positive. So this will be like 3 plus 2, and that is equal to 5. I'll see you in the next video for subtraction.